one thing I did when I was looking at the work that we were doing and how can I continue to keep the same manpower, year after year after year, I did have to change some language in my contract so that new contractors, when I went out to bid, totally understood, that this wasn't a quick deal. Because some of them, typically when they bid work, they have other work that they're doing somewhere else. We can pull this resource here, we can knock these guys out 5 weeks beyond and move on down the road. And so I had to tweak it a little bit to make them understand that that's not what was going to happen here, and that this was the avenue that we were going. The contractor that I had at the time in the beginning, they were very accommodating to me. We would sit down, me and their management, and we would talk about what my goals were, where we were headed, how can we make sure that we can get there with the resources. And it was some working together to try to figure out how much time it takes to do stuff so that we could make sure that we could keep that workforce working that long. When I looked at what we had in place, we primarily had a unit-based type contract. I came from another system that we had both time and material and we had lump sum. I really didn't like lump sum because there was really no room when you hit snags along the way to really address those situations. You either had to spell it out completely in the package so that they would give you one price to do all that work, or you'd get in an argument with a contractor. Yes, that was in, no, it wasn't, that kind of deal. So I really liked the unit work. So I continue to maintain or keep the contract structured that way. So I have unit rates on a per acre price based on different treatment types, based on the different densities that I have of non-compatible vegetation. But at the same time, I also have structured in there time and material. And time and material is structured when I come into some incidental stuff, come into something unique that I need to have done. I can structure or delegate specifically how I want the crew built and what the work is going to be and for the short period of time that it's going to happen. So another aspect of my contract that I put in there was this QA/QC portion, or what we call follow-up, and I hold 10% retainage from the contractor for the floor work. And this is to ensure control out there, because I need to have that control. I need, with their herbicide applications, I want to have 95 or better % control in the wire zone and 95% control outside the wire zone. So I hold this retainage. The following year they send a couple guys back through to ensure that that work was done properly, the herbicides were working properly. Once that's done, then I'll release this retainage for them.